Alright, what's going on everyone, it's Picky Choco, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about some exciting new news, so I'll just mention some of those quickly. So a new info on the massive upcoming standard banner update that might have been triggered by Diha, and what exactly went wrong in the uncle's analysis where they failed to identify Diha as a standard character, updated rerun info that might have changed because of 3.5 lineups, new Baizhu info with some release dates and possible skills, which is very interesting, and finally some glider and 3.5 Primogem related news. So basically tons of new news, but before we get into that, I'd just like to ask that if you want to enter the 2 blessings giveaway, it's the top link in the description. Alright, now that we're done talking, let's actually get into the video right now. Boom! So the first thing we'll talk about is the new Diha going into the standard banner and the future rework that may have a plan to settle some new characters into the standard ones. So I'll just pop off a latest screenshot that, by the way, is based only on speculations and my personal views, and of course some forum opinions. Now as for Diha, there are numerous reasons cited on the forums as to why people are not liking her. For example, her dual scaling or split scaling, where some are making the comparison to a 3-star version of Genshin, and during the live stream, viewers observed a pushback mechanism triggered by Diha's attack, meaning that some of the hits may be missed, which can be quite detrimental while we're in situations like the Abyss or fast-paced combat like situation. And the ultimate mic drop was the standard banner announcement. Now from all of this, there are 2 important points that the uncles themselves have speculated that sort of make sense and give us a full context. Number 1 reason for them to not being able to identify Diha as a standard banner character was the fact that they did not presume the standard banner rework, meaning that we were so busy in hoping and expecting that the character will be better, but we never took a different angle and considered the approach of a character from a standard banner point of view, and as a result we weren't able to see the biggest potential rework of standard banner in action. So yeah, the standard banner rework is real, and probably in 3.6, 3.8 or even Fontaine we may get to see almost 2 to 3 new characters, which is a very good rework in terms of standard banner, and I'm very sure the number will increase up to 8 to 10 characters after we enter in the halfway of Fontaine. So yeah, that's a good news indeed. And number 2, because of this Diha example, now it is being highly speculated that the number of limited banners plus rerun banners that occur in a single patch may increase. Hold up, let me explain how. So in the current times, we see almost 2 banners occurring in first half of the patch and the rest 2 in the second, meaning that total 4 banners normally occur in one version. Now according to current speculation, what if we get 3 banners in the first half and 3 banners in the second half, meaning total 6 banners? Oh my god. Now for the players it may seem a tough situation like we initially saw in case of 4 banners, but in a long term wise it completely makes sense, because just imagine the number of characters that will be circulating, which will overall provide opportunity to the players to not keep waiting for days and being able to precisely pick a character without being carried on the hype train. So yeah, overall the banners from both the sides are being reworked, which is a very good thing, and for players it's sort of an alarm bell to start saving if they haven't. So because of Diha being placed in the standard banner, these 2 major speculations are being derived, and I'm very excited to see how all of this unfolds, whether it is systematic or it's erratic. Now moving on to Baizhu, recent speculations indicate that his character model and attire stands as a classic representation of Chinese culture. Now talking about how I personally wish and want Baizhu or view Baizhu as a character for his possible skills, I think of Baizhu as a sub DPS based character, and given his medical background, as stated in the Chinese culture, I'm hoping some healing and shielding at the same time. And now that I love Hydro, I'm expecting some strong bloom combinations from Baizhu. I mean, in the end it's whoever's wish how they design a character, but personally this is what I would personally like in Baizhu as to having skills and these characteristics. So yeah, really excited to see how they shape up Baizhu, because say it or not, he's one of the hugely hyped up characters in the game. Now moving on to Primogem speculated news, and in regards to 3.5, the amount of Primogems is termed as mediocre, and the only thing saving is fates, which will be received after completing our conquest, and it will be 23. So here's a screenshot of the estimated Primogem income. Now moving on to an important community news. Recently in livestream we've been notified of a new glider, or maybe announced on Twitter, but many Prime users including me haven't received a new glider or haven't seen a new notification, and upon further reading I found a reason for that. So basically the glider will be included in the 5th Prime bundle that will start on 8th of March, March, so no need to be scared, you're getting that glider on that specific date. Now moving on to a last bit of a theory that has popped and is sparking of some rumors. So in the live stream itself, we saw some sort of a voice that was guiding the Hilichurls, and based on that, it is being speculated that we may be able to see some sort of a new Omni King or a new boss. I don't know what logic here has been used, but this speculation got a very large upvotes, and yeah, there was some attempt of Hilichurl trying to unmask his face, which is also another interesting thing. So will there be some revealing of secret boss? Do let me know in the comments. So that's basically it for today's video. Just thought I'll update y'all on the latest news about has Diha really failed and what consequences have been triggered by her going into standard banner, some Baizhu news, 3.5 estimated Primo Gem, and finally glider news. So make sure to subscribe to not miss on any latest news. As always, I'll see you all in the next video with some interesting new news. Until then, stay safe and stay picky.